Hello, everyone. This is Steve from True Market Finance. Um, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys, the new year, which is coming up soon. We still got a couple weeks left to go, and then where I believe the market's going to take us still higher before it starts pulling down another, few months and so on and so forth. I believe Bitcoin's going to continue up because I think in the new year that ETF is going to happen. And so I'm looking forward to that. And as you can see, we are rolling. And I believe we are going to, before it stops, we're going to get back up here to the 60,000 range. So that's my game. And which doesn't matter to me what happens because I'm just working at building sats. That's what I want to do. And I just keep building and building and building because I believe this is where it's going. And there's a whole lot of things from I'm going to show you in a second the loans, um, and you can buy. It's just becoming such a great platform. Now, I'm sorry for all of you guys that like those crap coins. I'm not with you at all. Also looking forward to I use or I use the Keystone Cold Wallet. I like it a lot. It's an air gapped wallet. And I would like to really liking this cold card, the new one that's coming out that looks like a BlackBerry. I think I'm going to get one of those as well, just to kind of have uh, another device to hold some more Bitcoin on, because I would like to keep split it up a bit so as it grows. But make sure, guys, that you always take it off the exchange. Get rid of it. Don't ever leave it on there. You don't. You, you wouldn't trust, a bank or anyone else to go, hey, here, hold on to my, $500 or $1,000. You just keep it in your wallet over here, and I'll be back for it later on. You would never do that with your dollars. So this is you got to treat Bitcoin like your own bank, like your very own bank. So you want to, and you, so you got to, like a regular bank, protect that. So you want to build layers of security, which is a cold wallet, or uh, and just get it off the internet. I've been working and looking at a lot more of the liquid Bitcoin, which has multiple um, signatures it needs from outside. So you can hold a little bit more there, especially with fees been getting a little more expensive. Um, and then you can move it um, all in one big shot, a big bunch, but um, it's still in the end, Bitcoin, like it's showing here, I'm thinking it's going to go 60,000. So if you're buying it back down in here or wherever, those fees are not going to mean squat when it gets up here and you're making, a whole lot more than that fee was. So never put your security of your own bank, never put that at risk with these securities. So like you've seen in FTX and everybody, that it's not worth it. Stay away from the shit coins because they all have CEOs, they all get business, and they're all like human and they're all greedy as hell. Satoshi himself created it so that there is nobody that the government can chase after because they're now upset that their monopoly is not working and the people are now moving their dollars away, so they're making all this fuss because we can all be your own person. Doesn't matter how rich you are or how poor you are, like in El Salvador, where it is that they have their own using Bitcoin every day. They can't manipulate the dollar by printing more and so on and so forth. So it's just gonna be a good thing, guys. So if you're not already stacking sats, um, make sure you're doing it all the time and then adding to your account all the time and just keep um, just keep building. As you if you just keep buying in like this downfall, which I had done too, average it in kind of thing, and then you just average it in, and I'm just going to make that all back as it comes back up again. So um, I don't believe it's ever going to go zero. I think it's got a future. There's so many things building on, like oh my gosh, I'm seeing explorers and everything else that on this thing. So it's going huge. And then, like I was showing you, you can get a lend. So it's Bitcoin backed loan. It just holds your Bitcoin as collateral. So you're not ever, um, they don't actually take it from you. So if you bought it at a super cheap price, this is going to make you super happy because if you buy your Bitcoin at a super cheap price and then you go in and buy a loan, as Bitcoin goes up in price, it pays off your loan. Wonderful. Tell me any credit card that will do that for you. Pay the loan itself. So, and then at the end, when you pay off your loan, you get your Bitcoin back and you just put it back in your wallet and save for another day for a new car or a new house or just to go away on vacation or and can do that. So this is a Bitcoin backed loan and sweet thing. Check it out, guys. The other thing is CoinMile. Love this. You can buy, do it a lot of times with grocery shopping or Uber or wherever. You can just go on to the app on your phone, um, get a gift card for your groceries or whatever it may be, and then you make 3% back or 1.25 or whatever it may be. So I just go through my calculator as I'm getting groceries, figure out what I'm going to pay in groceries, and then I just buy a gift card for whatever my groceries cost, and then I pay the rest with my I use my Shake Pay in Canada here and pay off and get more Sats again that way. So then you just it's a great thing. I'll put a link in, guys, to sign up for it. And if you're not in Canada, you can go US or wherever, change it, and then it'll bring up the gift cards and everything for that thing. Then so you keep building Sats, and also tell your friends about CoinJoin. Or CoinJoin, Coin Miles, because if they're not already into Bitcoin, you're not really familiar with a wallet and so on and so forth. It's a great way because you just use regular shitty fiat, your credit card or whatever, and you stack in Sats in a wallet there. So it kind of gives you the idea and the feel of how everything kind of works with a wallet and so on and so forth. And I'll try and go over that, guys, with you in here. On different wallets that are kind of good. I like the Moon wallet a lot of times because it'll do either or Lightning or regular Bitcoin right in the same in the wallet itself, and that is a hot wallet. So you only want to keep what you would have in your wallet, maybe $100 or $50 or a couple $100, something you think you could feel comfortable losing, but not any more than that, guys. So I'll put in the notes and stuff like that, guys. I'll put in the link, some links for you on the coin miles and stuff. Then we'll go back here to our chart. And I'll show you a few more things I've been looking at. The market's been looking really good lately. Like I say, and Bitcoin's doing wonderful. And what I'm trying to show you guys, something that I do, like I have all these crap coins, but I don't buy them. Only Bitcoin is my only thing. What I did was I created a watch list, which I've been watching lately. Where's my index? Oh, indexes. So I created indexes, which gives me all the major indexes. as you can see. And then I just can go through here on the weekly. I like it. Looking long term. Then we can start seeing if we got more buyers and sellers and know whether it's a good idea to get into the market. And then what I find with that is you're always working with the sectors that are moving because they're all like go in cycles. One will go down, one other will go up. So you kind of, I always like staying in. So it always keeps my portfolio balanced and diversified, and it always keeps it moving, which may not change for 6 months or 3 months or whatever, but that's all right. Energy I've been watching lately. IWM's been also. I'm gonna be putting a position in IWM real soon because I believe it's starting to, as you can see here, we're breaking out above here, so that's a good sign. So then the other one I was looking at a little bit ago was XLF. And as you guys know, what I've done then from all these major indexes and different sectors, then I create things like this where I've done an XLF, which has all the stocks in it. So then I can do the same thing and start looking for stock inside the. So what we're doing initially, guys, what we're doing is finding the right sector, and then we're finding the strongest stocks inside the sector. So then what we're doing is creating kind of like an ETF for ourselves that's balanced. It's got all the strongest stocks in it. And this way, I believe we can make the most money. So, because some of these guys, like Wells Fargo, I believe, yeah, we got, in the process, we're going to make a little bit of a dividend. Plus, we're going to make some money. This is why I also too guys like doing the weekly. That's what I'll follow the weekly. I'll get into the days or fours for to get into the position. But here, look, we're pulled back, and then we're pulling back. We could be getting bumped out of these spots. Where a weekly, you're just in it for a while. You're in it for freaking forever. Look at that one from May 20, like from January till June before it really started pulling back a bit. And then even at that, it went all the way for a year. We're still in that market from there to there. So, and then you're getting all those dividends along the way and so on and so forth. So then, we just do the same thing. Hope that's helpful, guys. The other thing we want to do in the new year and is continually stay on the bandwagon here, if you want to say, of getting rid of all of our debts. Get rid of all of our debts. We have debit Visa cards now in our banks. So we're actually spending just the cash that we actually have in our bank. And then if we don't have that cash in our bank, then we just wait for, till we did. We save and build that up until we can do it. Credit cards then we can't get ahead of ourselves in overspending and putting stuff on credit card because that day never comes when we pay it off. And then we get ourselves in a real major pickle. And then it takes just forever. You're paying all this interest to this bank where what we're trying to do is build Bitcoin, like I was talking earlier, and build our own bank so that we always have that sitting there to work off of and make our lives simpler. And then it's the old saying, like like I've preached on here much time, but the wealthy barber, when there's compounding interest, compounding our dividends, compounding our dollars back into ourselves. So as this price, market goes up or the stock goes up, then our portfolio goes up. So then as then we can use those dollars to buy other shares in another company, and that feeds on itself and it feeds on itself. This is what Berkshire Hathaway, like Warren Buffett and them do. They just buy a stock and then they make so much money on just the dividend alone. Now they do a lot of other things like sell options and all kinds of other things that we can do as well, which we can get into that in other videos. But It's just something to always look at, guys. So I wanted to kind of leave that there, and I hope you guys have a good Christmas. If I don't see you or talk to you before then, and hope you have a great night. Anyway, we'll talk to you later, and have a great day, guys.